Alright, what is going on, everyone? So right now, with the Social Lab, a lot of stuff is going on. There's several of us who are working on this, myself and Matt and people who are behind the scenes, but I want to take you guys through everything that's kind of going on here. So right now I'm actually working on the audition part of getting people in to live in this house. So everything that we do, we're still learning, like how do we get attention to this? What is the best way? Where do we even start? So this is kind of the tasks and the things that I've taken on. We're all doing different things. As I mentioned there, you know, Matt is putting up this whole house, so he is providing a lot with this. So I want to show him that, you know, I'm gonna make this work no matter what. So with this audition idea, I was like, how do I get the idea out there to the city? How do I get people to be engaged with this? How do I make this, you know, sexy enough for people to want to even look at it or to read it? So I've been struggling a lot. This has been a big thing that's been on my mind for the last week, is these auditions. How do I get attention to this? How do I make this really intriguing to people and still kind of have the Oldies Village and the community association that's behind this community that we're going to live in, understanding that we're not going to be doing something crazy here? So right off the bat, I thought, after discussing with Matt and Kellen and several of the other people who are behind the scenes there, that I think our best thing to do here is create a Kijiji ad. So I created 3 separate Kijiji ads. So one of the first things that I came up with and I discussed with Matt and the people who are behind the scenes there is that I think a great way to really get exposure to this, to possibly even get the London Free Press or other news and media sources out there to talk and discuss this, is that if we offer a really discounted room to a Westerner Fanshawe student. So we discussed there that we would offer 80% reduced rent for one lucky Westerner Fanshawe student. So after we decided that, and we decided that, you know, the regular rent for anyone else who would live in this house would be 50% reduced from market value. So once I knew those kind of criterias that we had and the dates that we were going to do these auditions, I really figured, okay, I think the best way to attack this is to create a Kijiji ad, because with a Kijiji ad I could be as detailed or as kind of hidden and mysterious as I want to be. So I created 3 separate Kijiji ads. 2 were exactly the same. They're both about the Westerner Fanshawe student. They should pop up on the screen here so you guys can take a look. And then the other one was just for a regular applicant, so 50% reduced rent. And again, I tried to be a little secretive on what we were doing, not giving them all the details, but I tried to kind of make it aware of what is going on in this house. So as you see here, the Hungarian Experiment and several other YouTubers are creating a YouTube house, and we are offering 50% reduced rent for those who live, participate, and grow within this house. The only criteria involved is that you have to be 19 plus, be on at least one form of social media, and be willing to be on film. YouTubers will be preferred. We are looking for 5 candidates to live in the YouTube house. You will have your own apartment with kitchen and bathroom. You will not always be on film. This is a vlogging house. The potential to be on film will always be there, but you will not be constantly recorded. For more information and chance to be part of this amazing opportunity, we'll be hosting auditions, and I gave the audition time and place there, and we look forward to meeting you. And the one for the student was basically exactly the same. The only difference is that we wrote that we want to give one lucky Western Fanshawe student the opportunity to live practically rent-free for the school year. So now that I have these 3 Kijiji ads, where do I go from there? How do I take this and get these seen, besides just being seen on Kijiji, and how do I now take this and put it on more different pieces of social media to really get attention? So now that I had a better idea of how to make this sound and how it's gonna look as an ad, I decided to make an Instagram and a Twitter video, and I'll display those right now for you. Are you a Westerner Fanshawe student? Do you want the opportunity to live practically rent-free over the 2017-2018 school year? To do more than just school and work? To build your brand and to build yourself? I am the Hungarian Experiment, and I'm a YouTuber here in London, Ontario. Myself, as well as several other YouTubers here in London, we are starting a YouTube house, and we are giving away an amazing opportunity. One lucky Fanshawe or Western student will be allowed to live in this YouTube house with us for basically no rent. We are going to reduce the rent
80% to market value to give you the opportunity to have the time, the effort, and the energy to participate in this YouTube house. If you want more information about this amazing opportunity, then go check out the link in the bio for the Social Lab London. I'll be seeing you at the auditions. I am the Hungarian Experiment.
So with both those videos there, I made sure to put them both on my Hungarian Experiment Instagram and Twitter and the Social Lab London Instagram and Twitter. So now we're on several different social media. We're also on Kijiji, and right now I'm actually about to head off to the print studio in the Oldies Village because I just made up some flyers that I'm gonna go post all around the Oldies Village. I'm gonna post up all over London, everywhere I go, anywhere I can think that people will see this thing, I'm gonna go post that up. So I'm about to head off to the print studio right now, and I'm gonna make a whole separate video for this. So if you guys are interested, make sure you go check out that video. But I just wanted to give you guys kind of a rundown on where we are at with auditions right now. We had one gentleman actually come down who met us at the OEV day. Thank you so much for coming down, Dan. Really helped us to solidify the questions that we want to ask during these audition dates. So we are really looking forward to seeing people come out on Thursday. We're going to be at Victoria Park by the Tank between 6:30 and 8:30. And then on Saturday from 3 till 6 p.m. we're going to be at the Western Campus at the Concrete Jungle, which is just outside the UCC. So if you think you're a great candidate to live in the YouTube house, or you have a friend or a sibling or someone out there who you think needs to live in this house, make sure you tag them in this video and then go hit that like button. I am the Hungarian Experiment.